Hello everyone, welcome to Amy Budgets and More. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amy. On this channel I do cash stuffing videos, and yeah, I'm just budgeting and trying to get my money in order and stay disciplined. So we're gonna go ahead and cash stuff. Y'all, I already tried to make this video one time, and when I was counting the money or like dispersing it, something was off, and honestly I was freaking out. If you guys do cash stuffing videos or I don't know, just misplace money, I'm sure y'all understand. But I found it, it's all good. So let's get started. So this is just my notebook I use every week, 2 weeks when I get paid. So I got paid on the 9th. This was my amount here, 1,010. And a lot of these bills get paid online. So I only had to pull out for water, which I've already dispersed, and then my cash envelope. So yes, I was dispersing money when I first tried to film this, and I don't know what the heck happened, but everything's accounted for. So let's go ahead and count this money and get started. So I'm just going to move this to the side. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So 260. Lord. Maybe I should have had some coffee. It seems like it's already going to be a long day. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and do my wallet. So I just have these little like dividers here. I don't have cash like envelopes, I guess. So for grocery, we're going to do $80. So it was $100, but I already put $20 to it yesterday. So $80 for that. So how has everyone's week been? It is Saturday for me. I get paid on Fridays, and then I'll go to the bank after work, pull out cash, and film these on Saturdays. So hopefully everyone had a good week. Does anybody have any plans, fun plans for this weekend? Anything Christmassy that you guys are doing? I don't think I'm doing, actually, I lied. I'm not really doing anything Christmassy, but we are going to go Christmas shopping, hopefully finish up that. So home is going to get $10. I do need some more things for the house like laundry soap, laundry or dryer sheets, that kind of stuff. So that's what that's going to go to. Lunch and snacks is not going to get anything. Gas is going to get 110. 1 and 10. So I do drive like 45 minutes to work, so I do have to put a lot in gas, but that's okay. Where I live at, a lot of people do travel to like Austin area. I don't want to go as far as Austin because that's just too far. But luckily I found something a little bit closer to home, but I still do have to drive a bit. So 110 for gas, so that has to last me for 2 weeks until I get paid again. And then spending is going to get 50. So I'm going to do a 20. Well, I guess that's what's left anyways. So 25 for this week, and then I'm going to put 25 into my sinking envelope, my sinking fund envelope for me. So 25 for that. So that's where I messed up before. I had already put that in the envelope, and then I was like, how am I $25 short? Like it was, you know, I don't know. So 25 for this week. I'm going to put this in the envelope, and then that's it for my wallet. So I'm just going to put these back in here. And then they're nice. They're just little tabs so I can see, you know, what everything is. Okay. So on here, I did not like designate anything for sinking funds. So of course, all that has to be paid. This is a Victoria's Secret credit card that was paid on the 7th. So I had just some funds in the bank. I took care of that. I'm going to pay off this Macy's card. So that was 105. And then I did have to pay a minimum of 37 to my Academy card. So I could have used some of this to put into sinking funds, but I really want to take care of this, and I'll go over that in just a minute. But I did pull $10 from a different one, and we're going to put that into our emergency fund. So we are putting $10 into emergency. Let me see. So this one has 130 in the bank. So 60. So 160 now in emergency fund. And I do need to pay off some debt, but I don't know if I really would like to have the emergency fund at like $1,000 just to be comfortable. But I think I might build it up to about 500 and then start throwing a little bit more money at debt just so I don't put myself in a bind, I guess. So there's that. Okay, cart maintenance is completely empty, y'all. I got my oil changed yesterday and it was a little bit more than I expected, but I'm glad I was able to take care of that. Like I said, I didn't have to swipe a credit card, thank goodness. I was able to sell some things and get a little bit extra cash, so that's taken care of. I got my inspection and registration taken care of, so thank goodness for that. Let me see. We're just gonna go to my sinking fund really quick. Wherever she be. Okay, this one's mine. So I'm gonna put the extra 25 for my spending in there, just so it's separated. I know what I kind of have for this week. Okay, so that is all taken care of. So just really quick, I'm gonna go over like this. So right here are my debts. I always list them smallest to largest. Like I said, I don't really have a $1,000 emergency fund quite yet, but we're going to work on building that up. This is what I want to work on for 2023. I want to get some debt paid off, and I also want to work on really building up my sinking funds, because I have all of these envelopes for all these different categories, and I really haven't done much with that. As I've mentioned, I've been cash envelope like budgeting for a couple years now, at least 2 years. Like consistently, and I don't have any sinking funds. Like I don't have any savings or really anything to show for it, which is kind of sad in my opinion. I need to do better, so I'm gonna work on that for like from here on out, hopefully into the new year. But these little like credit cards here, so Victoria's Secret had a balance of $54.13, Macy's $104.05, and Academy $173.98. So this I was just shopping, and this I did spend on like a little bit of Christmas stuff, but all these little balances here, I can't stand them. I don't like having all these little $30 payments on multiple credit cards. That's just crazy to me. So I try to pay these off all as soon as possible. I'm honestly considering closing these because if I have them, I use them. I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty disciplined. I do have a few credit cards, but these little, like I said, these little balances on these cards, I should have just saved some money and done that a different way instead of having all these little balances. So I'm considering closing these. I know that's probably going to affect my credit score, but I don't know how much. And I've tried like leaving the card at home, just doing different things. But honestly, I could go into the store and give them my information. They could pull it up there. Like they really don't care. You know what I'm saying? They want you to use your card. So I might close these, but I don't know. We'll see. So Victoria's Secret, that one is paid off. Macy's is paid off as of this paycheck. I did do the small payment of the $37 to Academy. I am going to try to pay that off maybe the end of this month or maybe in January. We'll see what is left. So I do have a Discover card, and this one is almost maxed out, y'all. I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but my minimum payment for January is going to be $114. It was $100. It was $105. Now it just keeps going up and up. And that's because I use this one all the time. This one right now is at a 0% APR. So whatever I borrowed on it is what I need to be paid back, obviously. But I'm going to really have to make some big payments in order to pay this off by the time that like promotion period ends. I don't think that's going to happen, but I can still throw what I can at this. I really need to bring this one down, but I do use this one like for a lot of different things. But still, that's crazy to me. That's just too much. That's too much credit card. I was approved for that, and I already knew that was going to be an issue. But anyways, what's done is done. Okay, school loans. So as most of you know, school is still deferred. This is what I owe, $9,240. If I had started paying like $20, $40, okay, maybe more than that, over the last couple years since this has been postponed, I probably would have had most of this paid off, but I was just not in a rush to pay it off. I've had this for way too long. It's like a pet now, as Dave Ramsey says. It's been around so long, it's a pet. It has a room in my house. Anyways, I need to take care of that one. I don't know if I'm going to, like I said, try to pay this down and then throw a little bit at this as well. And then this one is my car, my Audi. So I owe $22,694.11 on that. My monthly payment is $431 that I have to pay at the end of the month. So as of December, I think the 15th, I don't know. I've had my car for a year now. In January, when I make that payment, that'll be a full 12 payments. So we'll see about that. I would like to try to refinance this just to make that payment a little bit smaller. But I really have no idea about any of that. If anybody has any, like, advice they could offer me on that, please let me know, because like I said, I'm new to this. So this car here, even though the maintenance is a little bit more expensive than I would like to admit, it's a nice car. It's a car that I got at an actual dealership and not a buy here, pay here place. So I'm very proud of that I'm working on my credit and everything was good to do that, because a few years ago, well, I'm sorry, not a few years ago, when I first moved to Texas, I was about like 21. I messed up my credit so bad. I had all these little store cards, like different ones, and I messed up my credit. I was not paying on that right. I didn't even have a good job. It was not very consistent. So the fact that I was able to get approved for a car like that, that just is great to me. But yeah, we still got to do better. So if anybody can offer any tips on refinancing or trading down, I've heard of trading down into a different car, but still, there's still a lot owed on this. I don't think that's going to be an option anytime soon, but we'll see. So yeah. I'm just happy that this is paid off in the Macy's, so we'll go from there. So that's it for today, guys. I know it wasn't very long as far as cash stuffing anything, but I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all in 2 weeks when I get paid again. Bye, guys.